So, that's all she wrote, huh? BWA's lockdown. AmmuNation's debut. The straight shooter, the first ever, the current BWA champion AJ Greene. With the man making his debut, the Warhead Warren Payne. A team that looks unstoppable. A team that could dominate not just backyard wrestling, but wrestling itself. And we failed. We failed. As you can see, I don't really take failing easy. I never have. I've always been competitive. That's why I have this. Because I have that competitive edge. That's why I'm able to be at the top and stay at the top. That's why it hurts to lose. Against the Asylum. And it really hurts me. Because Patient Zero, Damian Wolf, Predator, he's the only guy in this business to ever beat me. And now add another. His partner. You could say the bigger threat. Sabotage is now the second man to beat me. And it's a hard pill to swallow because I didn't just let myself down. I didn't just let the fans down. I let Warren down. I did. I was the guy who got pinned. I was the guy who took the loss. And now because of that, when you look back in history, Warren Payne's debut is a loss. And that hurts. Because you guys may act like I don't have feelings. You guys may act like I'm one ruthless son of a bitch. But I do have feelings. Warren Payne is my friend. He's my brother. And I made him lose. It's hard to look at him. It's hard to look in the mirror, to be completely honest with you. And then Sabotage issuing a challenge. Ready for war. I'm afraid of him. Feast of the East. Him and I. And he's going to finish the job that he already started back in lockdown. That's a total possibility. He proved it back at lockdown. But it does eat at me. The words that he said just 2 weeks ago. The things that he said. Like, I'm afraid of him. In a way, you could say that I am. But not in the way that you think. Because quite honestly, Sabotage, the thing that I feel more than fear, the thing I feel more than hesitation, is respect. Now you may roll your eyes or whatever's under that mask. But I do have respect for you because out of anyone that has ever stepped into the backyard sport, you are the person that intimidated me the most. I looked at you and I saw the biggest threat. And I knew sooner rather than later, you and I would look at each other eye to eye, toe to toe, man to man, and we would step into the backyard. We would ring that metaphorical bell, and we would go toe to toe and have one hell of a match. But I'll admit, I think you would even admit, that if you told me our first encounter would be in a tag team match, I wouldn't have seen that coming. But a loss is a loss. No excuses. I won't take that away from you. And what I also won't take away from you is your undefeated streak so far in the Backyard Wrestling Alliance. Since you've returned back at the last show at the Backyard Wrestling Federation, WrestleFest, you have been absolutely dominant. You've been absolutely pure domination. And that's not really scary to me. That's more exciting because now I actually get to have a real match. I get to have a real threat. But fear. This theme about fear. When you get really deep down into it, I'm not afraid of you. I said that to you almost a month ago when I accepted both you and Patient Zero's challenge. I'm not afraid of you, Sabotage. I know exactly what you are. And quite frankly, as much as you may hate it, as much as you may roll your eyes, as much as you may cringe, I will tell you this. You and I are a lot more alike than you think we are. I see that passion. Those eyes may be dead, but deep down there is a soul that says this is everything. And I see that because I feel it, because like you, I am this. I am wrestling, and as much as I am wrestling, you are too. You bleed the sport, you sweat the sport, you cry the sport, because everything within you is this. And I feel that. And that's why I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled to face you, Sabotage. But it also scares me. And back to fear, I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of myself. Now you guys may be laughing at that. You guys may be laughing at that comment, but it's the truth. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of what I would do. Because I held back in that Asylum AmmuNation extreme match. I held back. I held back because I felt confident that we were going to win. I held back because deep down, I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm not an extreme guy. I'm a man who just likes the sport, and I want to compete in it. And the reason why I don't have that extra edge, the reason why I just don't go 1 foot, 1 step farther along that cliff is because I'm afraid of what I'll become. Because I see what happens. Predator to Patient Zero. Sabotage. You were all once human. You were all once someone that was normal. But then one day you just had one really bad day. And now you're off the edge. Now you're in the deep end. And I feel very close to that. I got a lot of things going on in here. And Sabotage, the way that you make me feel in that ring, I feel like I'm about to fucking lose my shit. And I'm afraid of what I'm going to do. I'm afraid to snap. I'm afraid to go somewhere I can't come back from. But you know what? Maybe that's exactly what I need to do. Because I have everything to lose and nothing to gain. Feast of the East. You and me. In a match for this. I have everything to lose. So maybe I have to go that far. Maybe I have to do what I have to do to win. I have to be that guy. Maybe I have to go that far to beat you. As much as I may regret it, you have to have the mindset in this business to have no regrets, to just go, to just do it, because if you hesitate, you drown. So Sabotage, the one thing I will say is obviously, to get this out of the way, I accept your challenge. I have never backed down from a challenge. But the one thing I ask of you is I know that I'm ready for you. Because I will never underestimate you. You are unpredictable. You are sadistic. And I will never underestimate what you are. But the one thing I ask, the one thing, is that you do not underestimate me. Because as far as I'm concerned, as much as I have seen, no one has really seen what I am capable of. So, Sabotage, Feast of the East. In 2 weeks, there will be hell. There will be blood. There will be pain. We will go to war. And I will not back down. I will not run away in fear. I will face you, eye to eye, man to man. And I will take every single beating that I will take, and I will get back up, and I will conquer this challenge. I will beat you. Because I have to. Because I ain't losing this. I can't. By the way, Damien, Warren has something to say to you.
I accept.
We'll see you both in 2 weeks.